Hello, you beautiful lot. Welcome to this Christmas week's coffee break video. How you doing? I hope life's looking after you really well, and I hope you're looking after yourself really well through this time. So, in the spirit of the theme of today's video, I'm popping in, showing up as I am. We've just been out and about in town, windswept. I'm hanging on to my scarf that my friend crocheted for me with my Christmas jumper on, staying cozy and coming by to just be with you. But I'm going to keep it brief today, not really because of my end, because I do have the space, but because I know that your time is pretty full and there's a lot going on, and I'd rather just be able to be present with you for a short time and you be able to tune into that and to honour the time that you've got. The thoughts that are coming up, the feeling that's inviting me in this pre-Christmas weekend where we find ourselves in the solstice energy and this, really like short amount of light in our day, really calling us into slow down, into hibernation mode at this time where there's all this frenzy going on out there and often in us. I know I feel really invited into and want to invite you into a space of real simplicity and ease and being and just allowing whatever is. And that comes through with the concept for me of self-care, but self-care not being a thing we do. And not that I'm against those things, if you feel like you want to have a lovely bubble bath, go and get your hair done, treat yourself to something nice, have a date, read a book, light a fire, all those things, I love that for you. But I'm thinking about a self-care that goes so much into a space that as parents, we forget to visit often, I think. Of just letting it all go. Of just being without doing, without trying, of just the let go. The biggest release of just going, poof, and just being in that space, not trying to make it anything, not trying to be deliberate about it even, just, here it is, this space, and I'm just hanging, And I was thinking it's just like such a childlike feeling, isn't it, that we so forget to allow ourselves. We've learned to make everything have the pressure of being purposeful, of having meaning, and that can so often take away from what is here. And it might be that just means sitting twiddling your thumbs. It might be that you don't worry about the washing up on the side. It might be that you sit and veg watching your TV show. It might mean that you sit and chat about a silly joke in a cracker, or forget about perfectly wrapping presents. Or it might be that you enjoy sitting wrapping a present, really enjoying the experience and being in that moment. It's not about the action, it's just about that real letting go, like the mindset of a small child who doesn't excuse their actions, who doesn't justify the use of time, doesn't always have this agenda, and just really wanted to come into that. What is it to just, here I am, here it is, no story, no attachment, and that relaxation that really comes through in that space. So I'm going to pull us a card and see what it's got for this week for us. Let's see what one wants to come. Just in case you're not used to me in these videos, I always pull us one of these cards from this particular deck, nearly always this deck, Wisdom for Healing cards. And they're all about our personal empowerment, which is what I'm here for. Yours, our collective personal growth, personal empowerment. Let's see what the card wants to be. It's taking its time, see? It's enjoying my invitation, no pressure. Okay. Remain centered. It says, this is just the invitation on the card. Take it as you will. Focus on conscious tranquility. No matter how stressful the day is, your intention is to remain centered and calm. Your goal is to learn that you can control your psychic energy. I notice even in that invitation, your intention is to remain centered and calm. That I think particularly as PDA parents, that we can actually make that a to-do. We must be regulated, we must be centered and calm. And it's like, it becomes an action, it becomes a pressure. And I want, again, to just invite you for it to be the opposite, for it to be a letting go of, you know, the attachments, the thoughts, the pressures, the to-do lists, the expectations of others, and just, it's kind of an I don't care feeling, but not because you don't care, but because you care about you and your needs and your space and your energy, and being intentional with that. And kind of shrugging off the other for at least pockets of space. So that was what came through for me, however that lands for you. And I'm not going to do some tapping today. Usually we do some EFT tapping, but I just feeling this gentle, allowing space today. So I'm just going to do an exercise that you can do with me if you want to, if it feels good. I'm going to put my hands on my belly, on my gut, which is my guide for you. Maybe it feels like your heart would be more serving to you, so you can serve yourself and place your hands on your body if that feels comfortable, to support yourself and to bring your intention and focus there. And I just want you to breathe into that space. Allow it to fill up with that life force energy of breath. If you feel like you want to breathe in some support or an intention or higher consciousness or awareness, and that works for you, you can absolutely do that. And then allow yourself, as you release your breath, as you breathe out, to let go of any tension, especially that tension in the mind of how do I do that? How do I do that? How can I do what you're saying, Lindsay? How do I let go? How can I just be? You know, all those little arguments, just for a moment, just letting those go too. Just accepting they're there and letting them go anyway. Okay, my darlings, I'm going to send so much love. If it works for you, have a happy Christmas. If you are needing an invitation to just let Christmas and holidays all go in your house, in your heart, in your head, then, you know, you can explore that too. There's no right or wrong. If you are full of celebration and joy and connection and enjoying all the invitations this time of year can bring us, I hope you take them into every cell of your body and make the most of that without condition, without guilt, without shame. And just be you, feeling the best that works for you right now, however that is. All my love to you. I will see you on the other side. I am going to be very present in Peace with PDA, in our group chat, if anybody is needing connection, support. And as a community, we're all there for sharing the joy and for sharing the times of strain, if they're there too. And neither need apology. And I also am very available because my husband's not working over the holiday period. So if people are wanting to book in one-to-one video parent support sessions, I can be quite available for those at the moment. So just get in touch. I'll make sure with all the videos that my contact details are all in the comments, and you can pop me an email or a DM or whatever works for you, and we'll just work out a time. You know, it's the easiest way to do it. If I have some booking calendar, it's just too complicated because, you know, on both ends, our family needs are always flexible and we need to be flexible. So it's easier just to chat and work that out. And come January, I'm going to be opening up for new members in my membership space, which is called the Freedom Centre, which is all about support, but also personal growth and empowerment as individuals, as community. It's about your growth, your enlightenment, your consciousness and expansion, as well as your healing and your deconditioning. And if it feels like that could be a really good space for you to connect in with other parents walking the journey of a PDA parent, then I'd love to have you there. So just let me know if you'd like details of that, and I'll get them over to you. Okay, lots of love. Happy Christmas. Bye.